Hey guys, SirVern back here. Hey guys, SirVern back here.
Hey guys, SirVern back here, and today I'm reviewing Indika for the PS5. I'm going to go over the same 5 categories I always do: graphics, performance, gameplay/story, replayability, and then fun factor. Give each of those categories a score from 1 to 10, average it up, and then talk about the game a little bit. So, this is a very weird game. If you had to describe this game in one word, it would be weird. Uh, so, I guess it's an adventure puzzle game, very mild horror. It's very weird. It goes from, well, I'll talk about that more in the gameplay/story. So we'll start with graphics. The graphics are okay. They're not bad, they're not great, but they're pretty good. I mean, they're acceptable. I give graphics a 7.5. Nothing that's gonna blow you away, but okay. This has got to be like a double A indie title. I don't know much about the publisher or whoever created it, the developers. Um, in fact, I don't know who they are. So anyway, next category is performance. So this is pretty mediocre performance. You'll have some slowdown from time to time, even running on the PS5 Pro, which is kind of strange because it's not a ton going on. No huge environments. And the voice audio is very odd. I was telling a buddy about it, and it's almost like they recorded it on like their home, laptops or something, because like the audio, even with my TV like really low, the audio was like will blow out. It's like really crappy sounding, terrible voice audio. That's the only main thing with the audio though. It's just the voices, just I don't know if the levels are off. And then there's some slowdown. No game-breaking bugs, no crashes or anything like that. So performance, I give a 7. Um, Gameplay/story. So the gameplay, it's so odd. Like you do these little like missions to progress the story. You find coins, and you can see at the top left, you can see 1300 out of 1330. So you find 30 more coins. You level up. Um, Levels don't seem to do a whole lot. It's a very odd game. Sometimes it'll jump to like a 2D, like almost an old Mario type, like platformer for a second. Um, it switched to first person at one point. It's a very odd game. Uh, my buddy, when I was describing it, he was like, "It doesn't sound that good," and I was like, "Well, it's interesting enough to complete, but it's it'd be tough for me to like recommend. Uh, I don't know. It's interesting. If it's I think this was included with the premium tier of PlayStation Plus, so I downloaded it. I also have the physical copy of this game. But if you're a part of the PlayStation Plus membership, I would, and it's just download and try it out, see what you think. But the story, so that's the gameplay. It's just kind of odd, weird. Some of the puzzles though are challenging and just challenging enough, not too hard. But one of them stumped me for a second. Um, the story is just weird, bizarre. You're a nun. You meet some characters along the way. It's like somebody came up with this in a fever dream. Some of it just makes no sense. Some of it's just odd. So I won't ruin anything. It's a pretty short game. Yeah, you can beat this in 4 or 5 hours. I got the platinum in probably 6. So once I beat it, I went and cleaned up. But I'll get to that in the next category. So gameplay/story, I give a 7. You can see me leveling up here, and you'll have like two. It's like a path, so a branching tree, and you can see what it does here. So the next category is replayability. I will definitely never play this game again. Um, so it's going to get the lowest possible score. Um, you beat it in say 4 hours. You platinum it in 6. Uh, you're going to get 6 hours max of this, and I see no reason to replay this game. So I give it a 1. Yeah, this is just, you'll never replay this game. Most people will never replay this game. The next category is going to be fun factor, and I give it a 6. It's, I didn't hate it, but I definitely didn't love it. It kept my attention long enough to, I didn't hate it enough to stop playing it. I don't make it seem that great, and it's not that great. So let me just recap. Graphics get a 7.5, performance gets a 7, gameplay/story gets a 7, replayability gets a 1, fun factor gets a 6. That averages out to a 5.7 out of 10, so it's not good. Two things, I only wrote 2 things about this game: strange, exclamation point, and I got the platinum. When I first finished this game, I was like, there's no way I'm going for the platinum trophy. It just didn't interest me enough, but I sat down and I was only shy, I don't know, 5 trophies. And here's another huge critique and another reason I gave replayability a 1. The trophies are awful, okay? They're missable, and they're something you would never figure out on your own. Like one in particular, there's a chase scene. I won't ruin anything. Pretty cool scene, but you have to pray at a certain point, and I did it. I read the trophy and I did what it said, and it didn't pop. It didn't pop. I had to look it up. There's like a very specific spot you have to stand and pray. So it's the performance. I guess that's a hit against performance and replayability, because like I said, you're gonna go for this. It's frustrating, and like you can see, like this mission, walk back and forth a few times and get water. I'm not gonna make you suffer through it, but some stuff is just laborious, pointless. The game is so weird that it'll make you want to keep playing it. So there's some inappropriate stuff in here that of course I'm not going to show, but it's just fever dream. If you want to play an oddball game that's seriously like nothing you've ever played, this one might be a good choice. I don't have a whole lot else about this game. Yeah, I would only recommend it physically 15 or under, maybe a Black Friday, so you can get this for $9.99. And if it's a few dollars, try it out. If you're a platinum hunter, it's not a bad choice either, because it's a really easy platinum. But you got to sink 6 hours into this madness. And yeah, that's all I got for Indika for the PS5. So over now.